just the way we left it.
Any bear activity while we were gone?
That's a good, I don't know. Do you see anything?
Wonder if they ate the food that you left for them.
Yeah, we should. Steak dinner, you're welcome. What do you think about the lean-to? What do you want to do with that?
We need a few more pieces. Then we got to start looking for some foliage.
Oh, to cover it off?
Yeah, and then we
There's
can,
a lot of pine, like this pine stuff, or even some of that kind of cedarish looking stuff we could probably fill it in with.
and then after that we can put some of the duff on it so it's totally camouflaged. Is that an axe in your pocket, or are you just happy to
What
see
the
me?
heck? Was that in your pocket?
Yeah, it's small.
It's not a pocket knife.
It's a pocket axe.
That's so tiny. It's a wee little fella. That just happens to be super ultra sharp.
And then like this too, you know, like when you're working like this, look at
Yeah.
that handhold and how the blade comes
Dude,
down.
look at that blade on that, eh? Oh, that's an amazing blade.
I touched it up with the puck.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people talk and they are expensive, but Gransfors Brook do make some amazing axes.
Yeah, a lot of axes are good, but they don't come to you sharp.
Yeah.
And trying to, to do it yourself versus just, chasing after and keeping up with a good edge already, I find is a lot easier than, unless you have some really good sharpening stuff, like a good stone or a good way to hold that angle correctly.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you can easily mess it up. But I like the little fella.
Little fella. Or you want to go get some of these sticks?
Yeah.
We'll probably have to head there, because I mean, the last time we were here, I went
did a
a
360.
pretty, but I didn't go far over there,
Yeah.
and I went up that hill. I went really
You're out
far.
over 100 meters and 360 degrees.
Yeah,
so
I
here.
went far to try and find.
I was cutting these while you were doing that.
I saw you. I could hear you. You were sawing constantly.
was.
I'm glad you were doing that, because you got much stronger arms than these spaghetti noodles.
Yeah, I mean, my upper body is not the issue. It's my belly and my legs when I'm hoofing it with this backpack. From here up, I'm okay. So, 6,500 feet here, up and down,
Yeah.
really big hills and valleys. The 7,400 foot area that we go up on top of a plateau.
Yeah, it's all
where-
flat there.
And it's flat. Dude, I can walk for miles there. I love
can
it
walk
there.
for miles.
What I really like is to be able to look through the forest and see like a half a mile, because it's totally flat on this plateau, but you're up at almost 7,500 feet. It's wild.
So what you're saying is you don't like this place?
No, I love this place.
Well, then quit complaining. Let's go. Oh, little fella. What are you gonna shave my beard with that?
I could.
Yeah, you probably could.
It's shaving sharp. Look at it. Just sits in my pocket,
Perfect,
dude.
little fella.
You didn't even know I had it.
It's funny though, when we talk about a desert forest too, people are like, what do you mean desert forest? But if you look
Cactus.
right over there, there's
The-
cactus.
The rocks with the lichen,
Yeah.
manzanita, and
Yeah.
oak that grow in the sun areas. So
Well-
we really have found out that anywhere where there's not a lot of coverage up
Yeah.
in the trees, where there's big bright areas like that, you'll find cactus, manzanita, and oak in the areas that are got a perfect sky view. When you get in tighter, a lot of these pines here have all their needles at the very top. They're bare 75% of the way, but you won't find any oak or manzanita under these because they're blocking the sun. And it's really neat. You could stand here and look way off in the distance and say, wow, there's an open, bright area. Walk over there, you're going to find the oaks, you're going to find the manzanita, you're going to find the cactus and the yuccas in this region.
Well, I think technically under definition of desert, it doesn't mean sand. It's like it's arid, it's dry.
Yeah.
Because I believe that they even consider places like in Antarctic or whatever to be desert-like because there's no moisture.
Wow. That's crazy.
Crazy science.
The bears like it here.
They love it.
But apparently bears don't like zucchini.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Bears don't like zucchini.
We left our scraps out. The previous time we were here, the only thing that was left was rotting zucchini.
Rotting zucchini. Like, why you no like zucchini? Because it was a tad undercooked.
Yeah.
I like the yellow potatoes you guys had and the fat-filled steak.
Yeah.
Bring more of that, please.
Delicious. Big piece of wood.
It's got a nice Y shape in it too. So I use this as a measuring stick. Made a notch with my knife here. Brought it to, cleaned out the bark in the Y, so I can cut this off and use a little center support, you know?
Beauty.
It's like a mechanical lock too.
Yeah.
'Cause
We should
it's-
probably use a little bit of tie down on the joint there though.
Because you'll probably kick this.
I'm just saying, if that thing slides off for whatever reason.
Oh, this piece would go.
What do you think? Like, lay it down flat like that, maybe?
Yeah.
Ow, this one is spiky.
You pick that one.
I know.
See, I like
oh,
Start like this thing.
yeah.
See this hook here? Look at that.
It's like you're hanging ornaments.
Right? And then as you stack, now these things are gonna hold other things.
Well, help me out then.
I just did. I put my one. I put my one piece on.
That piece can go in there. Oh, that's spiky.
This is real prickly.
You know, I'll say this. Being from Ontario and having camped in Algonquin for years, making a lean-to and getting cover like this sort of stuff here,
Yeah.
way easier there because
Yeah.
it's all deciduous trees. It's actually way more challenging without destroying everything, to get cover.
Yeah.
You know, like it's easy mode up there because there's so many trees that have broad leaves. Like you could and you'd have this thing covered in no time.
Need like
Which adds to the challenge
palm
of the
fronds.
The what?
Palm frond. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, in the tropics, that's
Yeah.
like the easiest. That stuff. I was thinking you'd have to build it from the bottom up, but this stuff just sticks on it. It doesn't really matter. I was worried it was gonna like fall down, you know?
Yeah, but the bottom up would be like a rain thing, right?
Yeah.
So welcome back to MRE time with Can We Survive? But today, instead of like waiting till 3,
Yeah,
it's
we had
actually
a late lunch.
It's
last
actually
time.
1, so we're a bit ahead. So we've finally made a benchmark.
Yeah.
We're at 11 and 12, and 12 is the end of the first box. It came in two boxes of 12.
Halfway mark.
We have meal 11 on this particular ones are vegetable crumbles with pasta in taco style sauce.
Which is a weird combo. That just sounds weird, but
And then menu 12, this one again is elbow macaroni and tomato sauce. I have another 11 and 12 that I got from the surplus
Different.
store that are different. So this is just what we got. I think the last time we did MREs, you might have had like the macaroni. Do you want me to take the mac and you take the
yeah,
vegetable?
you take the macaroni. It's fine. I had like beef and macaroni.
Yeah,
or
something
like
like that.
Yeah.
Try and mix it up a little bit. Plus that one's vegetarian.
The vegetarian ones usually are the safest ones to eat, though. in
Well,
this.
like I think 12 normally is that vegetarian lasagna, which I love.
yeah,
you know?
it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Coffee,
Going big.
Peter pack. What you got?
Dang it!
Yeah, what?
Wheat snack bread again. What the?
That's awesome.
I don't know what the deal with the whole.
There's the
wheat
vegetarian
thing.
taco pasta. Taco pasta.
I got a hot sauce.
That's always good. You can't go wrong with that. Applesauce with raspberry puree.
cheese spread,
That's already in your chair.
chocolate protein powder.
Ooh, I got this one, the energy bar.
Those are good.
Yeah,
Those
these
are
aren't
good.
bad.
Oh!
Oh, Skittle time.
I'm not sharing.
I shared mine this morning with
I'm
you.
kidding.
Smoked almonds.
I'm out of Skittles. They're empty.
Skittle. Where'd they all go?
Skittle. And
Dry.
elbow macaroni and tomato
Chunky
sauce.
peanut butter. Chunky. Chunky. Mocha cappuccino.
See,
instant powder.
I got some. Look, I got a chocolate protein powder. We never tried these.
Maybe for dinner we could have a mocha cappuccino.
Are these supposed to be hot?
Yeah. I'm like, mocha cappuccino?
You don't know.
Yeah, I do know.
Could be like cold hot chocolate.
Oh, you can have it, or hot or cold, but I wouldn't want a cold cappuccino. That's an ice cap is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So I proved me wrong.
Cracker.
Crackers. The crackers were fine. Is that it? What's unexciting?
No Skittles for you.
Chili lime hot sauce.
Oh, what? Where are they going with that? They're trying to make some like.
I don't know. It's
Weird thingy?
Weird. Whatever.
Oh, it pooped out some cheese spread.
Yep. Why did you touch my knee?
Cause it was hot. Then I'm like,
My knee is hot.
No,
Thank you. A workout.
the cheese thingy. I put the cheese in there and it was like, good to go. I like it.
I like it a lot.
It warmed up good. So it's cold out. It's
Like a refrigerator, basically.
yeah, it's somewhere around 40 to 45, depending on how long the sun stays out for. So the MRE stuff was pretty cold, but mine heated up decently.
Oh, you're just saying that.
You just-
Mine warmed up too.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at that.
Smell.
Oh yeah, it smells and looks kind of like the other one that I had, except it didn't have any beef. You don't have any beef.
Can you see?
Look at mine. Looks kind of like a vegetable chili or something.
Yeah, that's not how they described it, you know?
Yeah, it smells like pasta chili.
Yeah,
That's what it
just
is.
straight up.
I'm gonna taste this first before I slather this on there. Oh, you can taste the lime in it. Well, that's all right. Let's put some hot sauce. A little bit of spice. Here, taste a tiny bit of this on your finger or something. Like you're looking at me like you're not gonna do it. There, come on.
Try to remove.
Don't they do that? There's something that caviar. Caviar they put on the back of the hand. See, I made you all fancy.
No, salt when you're doing tequila shots.
And caviar.
I don't know. I don't have any reference to caviar.
No doubt. So has this got meat in it? No.
Vegetable crumbles.
Oh,
What is a vegetable crumble?
it's a protein, like soy protein. Meant to, like, it'll taste or feel like beef. Not taste, it doesn't taste like it, but...
Oh, you mean like tofu?
No, tofu is like jello-y or, soft. This stuff actually has the texture of ground beef.
Oh,
It's the flavor. It may not be necessarily called chili, but it's
well, you
got
can
the
have a meatless chili, but you don't have to faux in meat.
Yeah, but the texture adds to it. I like having it. I'm not pure vegetarian, so I still like meat, and I appreciate
I
the
saw
texture
you
of
eat a
meat.
steak the other day.
I eat meat every time I'm down here. I swear to God.
Wow.
Are you done?
No, because I'm gonna try heat it up like people said. They said, hey, throw your cheese. Look at, oh yeah, throw your cheese.
I really like this one.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites,
Well,
actually.
you know what? Menu 12, the other one, which
Yeah.
is the vegetable lasagna, is my favorite. So maybe menu 12 across the board is like the sweet spot of MREs.
This one is definitely one of my favorites, especially, and the hot sauce isn't too hot, just right.
And the winner is fake bread.
So good. So good. I got you.
Oh, look, my peanut butter is like super liquidy.
This one almost tastes like the edges of a Pop-Tart.
No.
Break a piece off. It's like the edges. I'm not saying the sweetness, the texture. The edges of a Pop-Tart, right?
That's a better piece of
Look at-
bread though than the normal wheat one though.
Look at. Tell me that didn't warm up? Like,
Yeah, it looks really good.
oh.
What's wrong with you?
It tastes as cheese. Big old glob on your
Different. I
thumb.
put a drop of hot sauce. You're like,
Just put it on your leg. Here, taste this.
taste.
I'm gonna be here a while. That other one really reminded me of vegetable thins,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
like those
Yeah, they're
vegetable
good.
thins.
It wasn't like as strong flavored as those, but it had very reminiscent
It
of it.
it smelled like it more than anything. Whoa! That stick to your ribs kind of
Like a
cheese.
fancy way. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's good. Blue.
Yeah. Good tip, you guys, on putting these
Yeah.
in with the heater because it makes a world of difference.
Yeah, yeah. We're all learned.
I got an admission to make. I don't have it all the time, and I haven't had it in a long time, but
Cheese whiz.
I use Cheese Whiz on crackers.
I love nachos and the jars of that cheese whiz stuff, the Tostitos. Oh my god, I'll eat the whole damn jar. Those are
This
so good.
reminds me of Cheese Whiz with a giant funnel on it, you know? It's not that, we're like, give me some cheese. Oh. Fun with cheese. You can do a lot of things with cheese.
We got another
Chocolate
thing.
drink.
Mm-hmm.
Shake it up.
I was against it having cold, but we're not gonna boil water.
We haven't actually tried these. We've had these in a fair amount of them.
Never had
But
them.
we also get the beverage drink and
Which I
usually go with that.
And I did get one, that, like you said, it was in the pack. It's cranberry grape. But look, sugar free. Come on, man.
What kind of nonsense is that?
What am I on a diet? It smells quasi like, kind of like a bad cappuccino.
Wait.
Goop. Not bad actually. It was cold. You know, if you're in a cold environment, which we quasi are, it would be a little bit better warm. If you're in a hot environment, though, this would be nice.
Mine smells like Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo! Yeah, the taste is actually fine. I didn't, by the smell, I thought it was gonna be bad, but this is palatable. Yours doesn't look as smooth as mine. Like, seriously, look. It's like mine is dissolved.
You know
Yours
what mine
is.
tastes like? Like one of those ice cream malts that have melted down and they're really strong.
That's what it tastes like.
Uh-huh.
I don't know exactly what that is, but I'm sure someone can identify with you.
It's like if you
I
have,
know what he meant. Oh, I know,
if
me.
you have
I
a
know.
shake, if you have a shake or a malt and
Yeah.
they're kind of thick, if you
Like
let them,
Wendy's used to have.
yeah, if you let them
Oh,
cool
yeah, yeah,
down,
yeah.
they get to like liquid form. That's what this tastes like.
I haven't had one of those in a while.
Like a
I like the Wendy's
liquid
malts.
brownie.
Done and done. Crackers.
That was a good one.
We had smoked. I really like this one though. I think this vegetable crumbles with pasta and taco style sauce.
But the vegetable lasagna is top on my list
Yeah,
too.
yeah, it's
and
good.
it's I'm sure it's was menu 11 or 12 from the surplus store.
I think I'm gonna go and get some firewood for us. We did get some oak, but I'm pretty sure at the top of the hill in the sun we could get some manzanita. So I'm gonna
Oh, okay.
take off and get some of that.
I'll be right here.
Of course you will be.
I'll prep the thing. I'll get the ready to go. It'll be fine when you get back. It'll all be done.
Teamwork.
The part that I'm doing will be finished by the time you get back, so we should be good. That's like teamwork.
You are a TM player. What the heck? Where's the manzanita? I don't see any. No manzanita. Maybe, oh, I'm not at the top yet.
Yes, ask and you shall receive. What the heck? Is this like the only manzanita here? But look at that. That's a ton of wood. That is a huge amount. What's awesome about this is there's really thick pieces. This is gonna make some really good charcoal for our fire tonight. Sausages, people. Sausages, corn, and I think we're having some broccoli. Well, I know we're having broccoli if I remembered to bring it.
Barbecue season.
You've been gone like an hour.
Yeah. Stop, it's exhausting. That
Wow.
should be enough for barbecue.
That's enough for some serious barbecue.
Yeah, nice and thick. Look at this end here. Look at that. Look at that end.
Oh yeah.
Nice, eh?
I've been burning like remnants of nothing over here.
Cleaning up camp.
That's what I was doing, cleaning up around the place. That's a good amount there.
Yeah, that's at least 2 to 3 meals possible
Yeah.
from that.
Great coals
Yeah,
are created.
no ash, just awesome cooking. That fire is in dire need of resuscitation.
I think
Okay.
I think I can handle that.
I'm gonna have to saw through some of this stuff.
Some of it's some good
Well,
size.
you'd
yeah.
think you could snap through that, but that's so hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't hit that against your leg.
No. We'll probably have enough wood there for our fire, so I'm just gonna put this thing maybe in the back somewhere. We don't need to break this down right now.
No.
Oh yeah, that's a good. Maybe I could crack that. There. That's easier. Whew. You're like working. I'm like, I got an idea. I'm gonna eat.
Food's good.
And now for something totally different, we're gonna actually build primitive knives. They're definitely primitive.
Yours is
And we-
definitely primitive.
Well, yeah, yours is from the fur trade era. Now these are kits, actually. We wanted to start with a kit because I wanted to know what an actual flint stone knife should look like, how they fashion it, and this is an antler.
Yeah.
This is antler. Mine's got like a massive bend to it.
You got a little banana curve going there.
Yeah.
If you've ever cut antler
Oh, and the
or
smell.
bone, the smell smells like death.
Like you're burning hair or something like that.
It's bad. I hit it with an angle grinder
Yeah.
when I was trying to make some knife scales.
Yeah.
Oh, it was terrible.
Now yours is either like a type of bone or some other different antler.
Yeah.
You can see mine is definitely an antler
Yeah.
because you can see the top of this.
Yeah.
So you've got, my blade is pre-made
No.
stone blade.
Is it like Novacite or?
Yeah, I can't, it's probably one of those heat treated ones. But we want to actually learn to make our own, but we figured, okay, before we do, let's find out like how to assemble it,
Yeah. So
what
they
you need to
they
do.
slot it for you,
Yeah.
and on mine
Yeah,
they
yours
give
is
me
different.
a forged
Yeah.
a forged-
hand forged.
hand forged blade here, pretty thin,
Yeah.
about a 16th inch.
And yours is from the fur trade era, so like the times when they would have been exploring North America, trading with the Indians and stuff like that, and exploring. This is real primitive. Yours is like fur trade era, so
That looks pretty good.
yeah. And you got to reposition it. Like you could do it like that, but you can't hold that. That's like awkward. So I have to have mine positioned like this. That's what mine's gonna look like. So that's going to be cool. And then we have this, what is this called again?
Animal hide glue.
Animal hide glue. It looks like granulated raw sugar, like cane sugar.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be really thick. We got to heat it up on, the fire. We waited till the flames went down. Supposed to keep it really thick, and then
We've got natural.
my God.
We got natural rawhide here.
for the wrap. Does it smell? My hands smell like I pooed on my hands.
It smells just south of ass. God, smell that.
Dude, my hands still. I don't even want to handle that stuff. We're gonna have dinner later, and my hands still smell like it. It's like you had one. Oh yeah. Well, it looks like it's ready to go though.
Yeah. So this
Are you
is
supposed to dry it though?
this. Well, no, because when it dries, it tightens up.
No, I mean
right?
like take some of the water off. Or
Yeah,
just,
you're,
like, shake
you're
it?
supposed to like rub it all over your hands.
I'm not gonna do that. That stuff is horrible. I hope the smell comes out because you have no idea. It literally smells like you got a little bit of poo on your hands. You're like,
It's like if you had an accident whilst wiping your backside.
and you're like, oh man,
Yeah,
what was that? Sometimes when I'm nervous. All right, so
the
we got to
glue,
do this
we're supposed to turn that into a syrup
thick.
consistency.
The thicker, the better. They said,
The
right?
thicker it is, the less it'll shrink. And so in the slots of those knives, what we're going to be doing is filling that slot with glue and then inserting the blade, aligning the blade how we want,
And then it sets a
letting
little bit.
that set up,
Yeah.
and then some kind of glue bed around it, and then start wrapping it, which is
Yeah.
going to be the messy part.
It's cool because we're gonna learn this, and then hopefully when we learn to do this through these kits,
Yeah.
then we can maybe even nap our own. No, dude. No, what are you doing? It's like you want me to smell your finger. Get out of here. Look, smell. Like, smell that. Smell that.
It's. I want to eat that. It looks like that granulated
Let
sugar.
me put some water in here and
No.
see if you want to eat that. So I'm
No.
gonna put a little bit of water. I don't even know how much
Did
water.
you see this? I made this earlier.
No, I know. You're very proud of your.
That might hurt.
So just maybe a tiny bit.
Don't do it like you do the MRE heaters.
Do you want to do this? Look at it. It's almost already.
I made some.
Take a smell of it. Take a smell of it now with the water.
Yeah, it's a little.
No?
Little
I
right.
see. I thought it was going to be the same smell as that other stuff. I thought I smelt a whiff of that.
I think we need just a little bit more,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
right? We're making glue.
We're making glue. All right, let's get this on the fire.
Looking good, dude.
Well, it's getting there.
How long have you been stirring that for?
40 minutes. So I gotta cake some of this stuff in here apparently. A lot of it. Oh, dude, this stuff is thick in here. Grab it. Just grab it. Sorry. Oh, Jesus.
I was lined up for the other side.
Were ya?
For over here.
Good news is it didn't take too. Oh, dang, dude.
There goes all my pre-planning right down the drain.
They say you can get the excess glue off with a toothbrush.
Stuff works pretty fast.
Yeah, it does.
Almost like silicone when it starts to dry. So the balance of the glue, you guys, is tough because Niels was sitting there like babysitting and
liquid,
stirring it
yeah.
for like 40 minutes, and then we put it off to let it cool. Then all of a sudden, it just went total gelatinous on us. So to reheat it with a little bit more water, and it did the same thing. So kind of a balance, figuring that out. That would be a skill just to learn, like, what do you do with that?
Yeah. Well, we had no idea, like, never worked with this stuff before, so it's kind of hard to figure out.
Hey,
No,
are you sure?
Fingers.
Are you sure?
It was bad enough I can smell this. I mean, once I trim this piece off here, it'll still look all right.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll get the job done.
I think it's gonna be super strong when that tightens
yeah.
up. It's gonna be super strong. So you can see the basic look of the knives. Mine's supposed to be, what was it? The
Fur trade.
fur trade.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a butcher style
Yeah.
knife.
Like 1500s. That's
Yeah.
what that would be. And this obviously way before that. Both, you know, we say primitive, but that is a primitive in terms of modern day. That is still considered, even though it's fur trade, it's still a primitive knife.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's not modern day made. You're using bone, forged steel, and rawhide to actually
bind it.
bind it. So, did they say how long it takes for this to set?
No, I think I just
I want to clean my hands though, dude.
set it aside and let it do its thing and clean it up after it dries.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And the glue is animal hide glue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Very stinky animal hide glue.
It's getting dark.
It is getting dark. It's dinner time. And then we're trapped here forever.
So what do we have? Explain what we have for din din.
We have some nice pork sausage. And then we also have
corn.
a couple of sweet corn, which we will cook. We'll just cook it in the husks on the grill, so we don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Pull those off. And then we also have some broccoli and cauliflower, which we're going to put hoisin sauce on. Hoisin. So that's enough, right? We don't need more than that. We always end up feeding the animals, which evidently don't like vegetables.
Well, they don't like undercooked zucchini.
Oh yeah, they ate the potatoes.
Yeah.
They ate the potatoes, but they did not eat the zucchini.
Why you no eat zucchini? It's been an interesting day. The sun has been, there's some nice big fluffy clouds moving. The wind was really calm today, but overall it stayed in the 40s all day, low 40s,
Yeah.
to where
You think that's enough? I don't know about hoisin sauce very much.
that's probably good. Yeah, after you move around, you get hot. You
Oh
come
my
back
God.
and you take off your sweatshirt, and then you immediately got to go back
As
on.
soon as that sun is not shining on you, you're like, oh, you've got your beanie on.
Yeah.
It's cold. It gets cold out really fast.
Yeah.
Like 1 minute you're sweating, you do the slightest amount of work, and then all of a sudden, sun goes down. You're like,
But I tell you, these sleeping bag pants make all the difference in the world.
all the
These
difference.
things are like insulated on the inside. They got this fur.
Yeah, how did you not overheat with that, dude? I would massively overheat.
No, they don't get I don't know. Maybe they breathe because they're pretty baggy.
Yeah.
Steam away, friend.
Ooh, I got a shock. Where am I getting static from, man?
Eee.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, they cooked. It might be a little overcooked, actually. Well, here, you take what you want from there.
Oh, it's good, right? Mm-hmm. That's the hoisin too. The hoisin sauce is just really good. I like it.
I wish it wasn't as cooked as it is, but
It's not mushy though. Mine's
no, it's not mushy.
It's good though,
No,
right?
there's a crunch to it. It's the little flour, the or whatever they call it, the florets or whatever, really absorb the juice.
It turned out really good.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good. Tastes like, you know, stir fry, less the beef.
It was hot.
Hot? Mm-hmm. We had a trip when we first started this camp that we were eating, and it was pitch black out. And we were talking, and the cameras, we went back to them, and it was just like they were blackout. So
We ate way too late, and the time we were done, it was like you couldn't.
it's dark now,
Yeah.
but we're doing something a little bit different, so where it's a little brighter. But we're about, what do you think, an hour? An hour earlier than that last
Oh,
one?
yeah, for sure. Like, we're on the brink of losing the light, but it's a perfect light right now.
Sausage, prepare yourself for my mouth.
Holy mackerel. Did you know that, so sometimes when people see pink in sausage, they think it's undercooked, but there are sausages, including a type of Oktoberfest sausage, that stays pink even when it's cooked.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Anytime I do like brats, like I like Johnsonville brats, kind of
Yeah.
a standard thing. I just boil them and then grill them.
Boil the crap out of them.
Yeah, then just grill for the nice crispy outside, and they're so easy to cook that way. You know, you can't mess them up.
The thing is, as long as the internal temperature is at the proper thing, that's when it's fun. And these are fully cooked. But you can see they have a slight pink, but they're super hot. Good flavor. Juicy.
You know, things are really good when you don't. I mean, we could have seasoned these with something, but when you don't have to season them and they have all this kind of flavor, you can tell. Can you taste like layers of flavor?
Yeah, it's good. Like the one that hits your mouth at first, and then the other one that lingers after. All right. This is gonna be hot. Oh boy. Oh, it's already coming out at the end. It's super hot. These are definitely cooked. It's
Be
just
careful. A steam burn is worse than anything.
I mean, like we were talking, I normally wrap mine, like on the barbecue, I'll put it in foil, some butter on it,
Yeah.
and then just
Yeah.
a little bit of salt and pepper or whatever.
Right.
Hot, hot, hot. Hey, sweet. You're gonna burn your mouth. They're still super hot.
When I do them, like I've done them in aluminum foil, they come out so sweet. You don't even need to add butter to them. And there's moisture in it, right? So they're. It's like boiling water in a styrofoam cup. You heard that?
I know you can boil water in a plastic bottle. You just have to give it high enough off the actual main heat source. This is a good dinner.
Straight up.
If we had this with the potatoes and the steak, that would have been brilliant. It was a good day. It was a good meal. Those were a lot harder. We never made these before. Oh,
The natural rawhide is
yeah.
hardened.
yeah.
Look at that. It's a lot lighter to you guys, but it's dark.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty.
It's
That's
a
not
good
too-
lantern, right?
I bet you at night it might be all right, you know, if it got as dark as it did the last time we were here. These were fun. I think in another outing,
There goes my night vision.
we'll try like arrows
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And then once we've done those, then maybe we can try and flint knap our own.
I
Right.
like it. I like the way it turned out. It kind of sucked that had to rush it
Yeah,
after 40 minutes of
Stirring.
stirring.
Like, is this ready? Is this
and it
ready?
was like we
Yeah.
had like 45 seconds, and then
and
it
also
was,
went bloop,
yeah,
and we're like, can't even use it.
yeah.
And then we had to reheat it
Yeah.
and then quickly do it. So,
I mean,
I mean,
dude, mine's solid.
once
I
this
wouldn't-
completely dries,
I
that's in
wouldn't
there.
baton with this, but
No.
it's solid.
Yeah, this thing is not going anywhere.
get
Right,
out of
dude,
here.
before it's pitch black, pack up. And this is a camp we hope to visit again and just keep improving on it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's get out of here.